makes you think that I'm an answer if you ain't mine?
Velma continues to be pure garbage tier content, uh, and continues to get roasted. It's trending every single day, which I guess in some aspects that might be a good thing for them. Mindy Kaling is getting roasted. HBO Max is getting roasted. And one of the things that I have to wonder is how much of the trending and getting roasted is going to damage the Scooby-Doo brand to the point of no return if Warner Brothers continues to back this show. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a real ninja, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to be a real ninja, hit the subscribe button and then join the Discord. The invitation will be down in the comments. So Velma pushes aside Dragon Ball Evolution to officially become IMDb's worst ever entry. Holy. Do you know how bad you have to be to get compared to Dragon Ball Evolution? We're talking about a movie that killed the childhoods of billions. I ain't talking millions. I'm talking about billions of people. When people saw that movie and what it was going to be, there was a genuine mass desire for self-deletion. To get compared to that is absolutely bonkers. All right, and I already know how Mindy's people are going to spin this. They're going to spin this like, girl, screw the haters. You did a good job. They roasting it, but they still watched it. And I ain't watched a single episode. And if I do watch it just for the laughs, to roast it, if you think I'm paying to watch it, you out your damn mind. Scooby-Doo inspired spinoff Velma has certainly made a name for itself as one of the worst rated animated TV shows of all time across multiple review platforms, having already free falling down the audience approval ladder on Rotten Tomatoes to a current 6% score. The same thing has been happening on IMDb, where the Mindy Kaling-led series has hit a new low and spectacularly taken its place as the lowest rated piece of entertainment ever after scoring lower than Dragon Ball Evolution, which has held the unappealing title for over a decade. It's been longer than a decade. It hasn't. No. It hasn't been. It hasn't. It's been like 15 years or something like that. And you see a lot of outlets trying to spin this like, oh my God, they're review bombing. You don't get this low on multiple sites by just getting review bombed. Everybody hates this crap. Everybody does. That abomination of that Dragon Ball oh my God. We got to give a moment of silence for Dragon Ball Evolution. This is what happens when somebody says something perfectly. I think I might have been watching Hypnotic or Nerdrotic or bars. Hypnotic, Nerdrotic, bars. But anyway, I think I might have been watching one of them when they said that somebody said that, oh no, it might have been Paul Tassi, where he said that these people are writing the jokes in this show as if the only people they ever interact with is people in the writer's room. That is so true. And it's not even close. Like Dragon Ball Evolution is 2.6. This is 1.7. Having become what is seemingly the most misguided TV show of a generation, Velma has now added a new low on IMDb to go alongside its terrible Rotten Tomatoes score. As was noted by many users on Twitter, Velma has now surpassed the 2.6 out of 10 rating that Dragon Ball Evolution has held for more than 10 years and has done so in style by logging, at the time of writing, a 1.3 out of 10 score overall, which includes 22,000 one-star reviews that equate to an 88% of all ratings for the series. This is what happens when you allow people who care more about self-inserting themselves in stuff. See, what's happening is their original content that they're making, nobody is watching it. Either nobody's greenlighting it or nobody's watching it. So what they do is, because they can't get their own shit greenlit, nobody wants to watch a show about a South Asian woman, an Indian woman who lusts after white men, but she's angry at white people because she can't get the 6'2" tall, dark and handsome white guy that she wants. The tall, dark and handsome, rich white guy that she wants. And so she lashes out at white people because she can't get the man that she wants, because secretly she has a fetish for these men. She could easily, do you seriously think that a South Asian woman or Indian woman or whatever it is that she is, do you seriously think if she was happily married or happily in a loving relationship with a man of her culture, that she would be lashing out about rich, bratty white boys with small dick energy? No, she would only be worried about the men in her culture, the men she's married to. But instead, because she's not getting the results she wants, if I'm not mistaken, she's like 50 years old. I think she has kids. I believe she's single. And she's angry about that. And this is what happened when you get these miserable, middle-aged women, the same Jessica Chow, whatever her name was, whatever her name was, who did She-Hulk. Gal, that's what it was, Gal. Same thing. They have nothing better to do than to lash out at the paying customers. Think about that. Do you seriously think that we should spend our money to watch you insult us to our face? Can somebody please tell me that? You keep calling everybody incels and racist and misogynist. Should I pay my money to go and watch you call me a misogynist? To go and watch you call me a racist? To watch you call me a transphobe or a homophobe or whatever it is? You want me to pay money for that? Man, come on, bro. This is what happens when you letting these middle-aged women who have no man, they're miserable, they're tired of taking out their own trash, they're tired of changing their own tires, and so they're lashing out at the industry by taking intellectual properties that everybody else loves, self-inserting themselves in there, and then ruining it. I don't know how much, damage this is going to do to the Scooby-Doo brand, but I mean, if I'm Warner Brothers, how can you justify doing a season 2 of this? We'll see. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later.
Let's go. Beat that thing down like you started attention, my baby. You had some plans with your man, just tell him to cancel, my baby.